When most people think of the city of Milwaukee, they probably think of beer, cheese, and sports. Even though Milwaukee is one of the smallest professional sports markets in America, it still manages to support two major sports teams, the Milwaukee Bucks and the Milwaukee Brewers. And these teams have a massive effect on the city as a whole. From packed restaurants to massive crowds at the Deer District, sports have become a massive part of Milwaukee's identity. But there's one big question about all this. Are Milwaukee sports teams actually helping the city economically? Or are taxpayers paying too much? Supporters of Milwaukee sports argue that professional teams bring major economic benefits to the city. Every game brings thousands of fans downtown spending money on tickets, food, hotels, parking, and local businesses. The Deer District especially has grown rapidly because of the Bucks and Fiserv Forum. City leaders often use this financial activity to justify public investments into sports facilities. Some experts say fans are not actually creating new spending, but they're moving their money from one part of the city to another. Basically, instead of creating brand new wealth, sports may just be redirecting the spending. So while the short-term numbers can look impressive, the long-term economic benefits are still very debatable. One of the biggest controversies is public funding. Facilities like Fiserv Forum and Miller Park require large amounts of taxpayer money. Supporters believe these investments are necessary to keep teams in Milwaukee and help the city compete with larger markets. Because realistically, losing the Bucks would be devastating for Milwaukee's image as a whole, especially after that 2021 championship run. But critics argue that public money could instead be spent on schools, housing, roads, or other community needs. And not everybody benefits equally from sports development. Areas like the Deer District have seen some major growth, while many neighborhoods outside downtown do not experience the same economic impact as being right next to the stadium. Meanwhile, people across the city still help pay for these projects through taxes. So the debate becomes, who is really benefiting from Milwaukee sports? Even with economic debates, sports create something that is much harder to measure: community. During the Bucks' 2021 championship run, thousands of people gathered in the Deer District and celebrated together across Milwaukee. Sports bring people together in ways that numbers and statistics cannot fully explain. They create pride, excitement, and a shared identity for the city. You really can't calculate that all on a spreadsheet. Even if the financial impact is debated, the cultural impact is undeniable. Also, Wisconsin sports fans suffering together every postseason probably counts as community building too. Overall, Milwaukee sports have both positive and negative effects on the city. They bring energy, tourism, business, and culture to Milwaukee. But questions still remain about public funding, unequal development, and whether the long-term economic benefits are truly worth the cost. At the end of the day though, professional sports are more than just games. In Milwaukee, they help shape the city's economy, culture, and identity.